So we got a couple tournaments coming up on Lake Murray. I hadn't been out there in a while. Decided to go down on the bottom end of the lake where I hadn't fished and shoot. I mean, I bet you it's been a couple of years since I fished down there. Traditionally on Lake Murray, I know that the fish like to get shallow. This time of the year, like to get up in the dirt. It's clear water, so if the wind's blowing, you know, they get up in there and they're really aggressive. They bite crankbaits. So I decided to start with the Fritz Side 5, this little red one right here. Red, traditionally a good color right here. I'm thinking, hey man, that's how we're gonna catch them. Let's get this thing rolling. So I fish around a few places. You know, I'm not having any luck. It's probably, shoot, I'd say I'll probably run that thing for about an hour. And I decided, you know, well, maybe they're not on the shallow stuff, which is obvious. Shoot, I ain't caught nothing, right? So I slip over there to a little deeper bank. I'm sitting out probably at about 15. And I got another red crankbait tied on, so it was the 7, runs a little bit deeper. I pick that baby up, make a cast out there, bam, get hooked up. Yeah, I know it's a jackfish. I'm just messing with y'all. I had to put that in there. But, you know, right after that, I ease down the bank a little bit further, hook up with a pretty decent bass on it. So I'm thinking, man, maybe I'm on to something. They're on a little bit deeper stuff. So let's go run some of that stuff. So I'm rolling around fishing a bunch of different banks, you know, a little bit deeper stuff with the 7. Thinking, man, something ain't right. You know, I got the right bait. I feel like I'm getting down to the right depth. I'm just not getting bit. I've caught one bass on the red one. So I get to mess around a little bit and I look up in front of the boat and I see a daggone loon. Baby starts diving. So I get to thinking, I said, well, maybe they ain't wanting the red. Maybe I ought to fish with a shad pattern. So I tie on a Kentucky blue, this bad boy right here. Turn around, going down the same bank, and this is what happens. Now, I only got 4 hours to fish. You know, I've started on some shallow points, didn't do no good. I figured out that the bass were pulled off a little bit on a little bit deeper stuff. But did catch one on the red, you know, but I figured out that they wanted more of a shad pattern. So I got the start of a pattern. I run out of time because I got stuff I got to go do. But if you gain anything from watching this here video, it's be aware of your surroundings. You never know what one little thing you might see might key you in on something to get you a couple of extra bites. Just by seeing that bird, you know, it told me I need to get off of that red crankbait and get onto a shad pattern because that was predominant forage in that area. So, you know, just pay attention to your surroundings. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm trying to get a little bit more instructive and put some more, you know, some good stuff out there to try to help people. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're going to pick this up where it left off tomorrow. We're going to get our butts back out there on the lake, put in a full day, and try to figure out the rest of this pattern so we can go out there run it in the next tournaments we got coming up. So appreciate everybody for watching. We'll see you on the water.